Number 3 on this week's Top 40 Country Tracks Countdown was Christy Cox there with Another Weary Mile.
Another weary mile for the people that are on tour. And this weekend, it's going to be sensational, Trace. Tell us about it.
Well, there's a big weary mile coming up from... He's already here. Well, I don't want to talk to him about it. Seleen McAlister is joining us right now. Seleen, what's happening this weekend? Some exciting news coming out in the end of July. But first of all, let's talk about what's happening this weekend. Busy. You've been looking at all your stuff you've been doing and things that are coming up.
Busy. Yes, this weekend is going to be great because Alan Caswell is in Queensland. And we've been working on this little tour. And on Friday, we're heading to Woodgate Beach Hotel. It's kicking off there. And then a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, you would have seen that I'd spent some time at the beautiful Rainforest Ranch up in Byfield. We're also heading there as well. So on Saturday, Alan will be there solo. And then Sunday, I'll be joining him for our 50 years, well, Alan's 50 years in Oz tour.
So with the Seleen McAlister, you've got so many hats you're wearing at the moment. We noticed you've got the Toyota car and you're running around everywhere there. So you've got a different tour there. So tell us about that one. Then you've got the 50-year celebration with Alan and that one. Plus you've just got Seleen McAlister as well. How are you getting them all mixed together?
Well, I'm trying to keep them all separate in my head because it's when I ring somewhere and go, oh, no, that's the other one. So I have to write everything down. But, yeah, look, just so many opportunities have come up lately, a lot of guest spots, which are really exciting because I don't get to see a lot of artists perform, so that's a good opportunity to do so. The She's Getting Stronger tour is just doing that. The runner shows we had in Final of Queensland were extremely exciting. Lots of people coming out and checking it out, which is great. And, I do a lot of stuff for different charities. Angel Flight Mini Muster is also this weekend on Saturday at the Stony Creek. So that's a great thing too. I'm doing a lot of band stuff, which makes me very happy. I love being with the band, and I've got a great solid band. I've been working with a group of guys from Rockhampton, but also I've got, some fantastic familiar faces, the Brisbane guys, working with Liam and Paul Bain and Brendan Schick and Rob Black and all these people. I've never been a real rehearser, like I've always kind of had these great musicians around me and, just kind of go, hi, nice to meet you. 5, 6, 7, 8, and off we go, which is a good trait to have. I think that's nice to have that familiarity with a band, of such experience. One of the players in particular, Hula, Brad Hooper, played with Keith many times. In fact, the last time Keith came out, Brad played on stage with him. These guys are experienced and they know their stuff, and we've had some great responses from, feedback from audiences saying, oh man, that was so high energy and great. I'm kind of hitting my stride, and these guys are along for the ride.
So we're doing a lot of band work there with the She's Getting Stronger tour. Now tell us a little bit. Sure. We pull it right back now for the 50 Years in Oz tour. Now that's the Alan Caswell tour because you're touring with him there. So tell us a little bit how that one works.
Sure. Well, as you know, Alan is one of the most renowned, if not the most renowned singer-songwriters. Over 600 songs recorded by modern-day artists. Everyone, has a song by Alan Caswell, I think. He wants to revisit places that he's been to in previous years, but also welcome a new audience to what he's doing because he's very relevant, obviously just winning his 7th Golden Guitar. Alan has very much taken me under his wing since we met in Mildura 3 or 4 short years ago. I was very pleased when he asked me to come on board with this. And this is something he'll take all over Australia. So, but Queensland is lucky enough to get to see it first.
Well, we are very stoked too because your 2 favourite hotels and our sponsors here, the Palmwoods Hotel and the Beerwah Hotel, have secured you and Alan for the last 2 weekends in July. So that's going to be very exciting for people on the sunny coast to get along and see a living legend of Australian country music and the purest voice in country music, putting them all together.
Darren, stop! No, stop! No, okay, no, stop.
So Friday and Saturday we have the 50 Years in Oz tour with Seleen. Where are they at again?
Yes. Well, Friday, Woodgate Beach Hotel with Alan and myself. Then we separate just for one little night, and I'm back in Woodford at the Stony Creek Angel Flight Muster. He is at Rainforest Ranch in Byfield, and then I'll be joining him on Sunday at Byfield as well. So the wonderful thing too is that Alan, in his trip up to Queensland, is also incorporating some wonderful songwriting sessions, and you can check all those out on Alan's website too, Thibene and a few different places. So he's certainly making his presence felt in Queensland because, you know, people are just really, really excited about, you know, getting to write with him and learn about the art of songwriting, because I know I've learned a lot. So definitely get to those shows. And if you can come and see us, we'd love to see you.
Well, here is the man behind On the Inside, but it's the lady out the front of On the Inside, Seleen McAlister. Great to catch up with you, and we look forward to seeing you sometime soon.
Guys. Thank you. Good night.